Does God exist? Good question. And in fact, this should be the first and perhaps greatest question of theology. Naturally, the theist, be she or he Christian, Jewish or Muslim, or an adherent of any faith for that matter, the theist is of course going to say that there is a God. But this is not the answer to the question, does God exist? It is an answer to another question. When we ask if God exists, what we are asking is this: does God belong to the same order of existence that we experience? Can God be experienced with the senses? Can we see God, hear God, touch God, taste God, or smell God? Can the existence of God be verified by modern scientific inquiry? And the answer to all these questions is no, which is to say, God does not exist. But this is not the same as saying there is no God. There are many realities which we experience every day which cannot be verified by the senses or by empirical inquiry. We cannot know, for example, that someone loves us. We can believe and trust that we are loved. We can feel love. But it cannot be held. It cannot be weighed or measured or tested. But few would deny the existence of love. Love, like all the passions, is real. It has being. And this is precisely what Christian theologians mean when they speak of God as having being without substance. To the Christian, God simply is. Modern atheists, as materialists, scoff at this subtlety of language, but ask them to demonstrate the substance of love, and they are confounded. Love, like God, has no substance, no material existence. When we look at a painting, the work of a master, a great artist, what is it we see? Are we looking at a canvas covered in oil paints, the vandalism of a perfectly good canvas? Or are we looking at something more, an arrangement of oils on canvas into an image which speaks out, tells a story, transcends the simple materials of its construction? My hope, the hope of the artist, is that we see the latter, something that touches the spirit and the soul, something that stimulates the intellect and provokes a response from the deepest parts of our being. Yet this does not mean we are not looking at a canvas covered in different colours of paint. This is the material reality, and all art has a material reality. Considering the being of God, then, we may take in the art of creation, the world and all its beauty and even its chaos, the expanse of the cosmos with its oceans of stars and galaxies, yet fail to realise that somewhere beneath all that exists is the canvas on which all existence is made possible. This is the domain of the God of theology. Without existence, we cannot then know or experience God. God, like love, is a question of faith. It is perfectly all right not to believe in God. Faith is a journey and ultimately a leap into the dark. Reason cannot produce faith. Faith is a step beyond reason. It does not deny reason, and neither does it contradict it. It is quite simply another thing, something to which we arrive at after a journey. Faith and knowing are distinct categories. They are different things, as are existence and being. If we profess to believe in a God who created all things, then God, him or herself, cannot exist. If existence is subject to creation, as Christians believe, then God cannot have existence. As the Creator, God is the canvas upon which all existence is made possible. God does not exist. Let us pray.